Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I have another book in the Legacy of Gods by Rena Kent to talk about, and that is God of Pain. Okay, so this is the continuation. Every book in the Legacy of Gods by Rena Kent is a standalone, but they're interconnected. You don't actually have to read the other books. It's best to. This is the second book in the series. I think there's like 7 of them. So this follows Creighton and Annika, who are a part of the world that Rena Kent has built in other series. Like, these are the children. And Creighton is the person who does not talk a lot. He only talks when he has something to say, and he doesn't have something to say a lot of the times. He is also very emotionally constipated. I think most all of the men in the series are emotionally constipated. I'm just saying. Annika, she is a bubbly, this is a grumpy sunshine. So yeah, she is very bubbly. She volunteers at an animal shelter. She talks a lot. But her brother is Jeremy. We all know how Jeremy was in the first book. Woo! And the third book is Jeremy's book, and I'm here for it. So anyways, we're following them, and right away we notice something that Creighton has a little kink that most people aren't particularly inclined to, especially his kind of kink. So he goes to clubs with Landon, who is his cousin, who's also on the scale of like psychopath. Yeah, Landon's like off the charts. Him and Jeremy. I think Landon is his own lane though. Anyways, beside the point, because Landon has his own book too, and I can't wait for that one because that's gonna be crazy. But he has a particular kink that most women aren't inclined to enjoy. So he has to go to a club to get it out of his system, like to get his sexual frustrations out. And Annika is a virgin. She is willing to explore because she likes him, but when he tells her like he's like trying to like get her away from him because he's not particularly attracted to her, like she isn't his usual type, so he's like no. She decides that she wants to fake date to get her parents not to have her get married to a mafioso in like their organization. And so he hears about this and he's like, no, wait, why wasn't I like a nomination for this? And like everyone in her friend group was like, well, you thought you wouldn't want to. And even her, she's like, well, you said that you didn't want me. So why would I have you be in a fake relationship with me when you don't want me? Just saying. Awkward. But he is like, no. We're not doing this. You can't fake date anybody at all. And she's like, well, you're not the boss of me, so like, no, I will. And that gets like some that's when we find out the kink. And like, well, we already knew the kink, but she finds out the kink. And basically like this is them getting together. There's like the conflict. I don't say the conflict. Yeah, there is a conflict in here. And I must say that this probably is my least favorite. It just went out. I will say this is probably my least favorite of the Legacy of Gods, mainly because I The kink isn't something that I enjoy. It isn't something that I look out for when it comes to like books. If it has it, sometimes I can get past it because like I'm not just like, oh, here's just a couple scenes. But since this is actually their kink, like this is how they get down, I just can't. It's just not for me. But it does have to do with pain, so that's why I still go to pain. And I think he does look really, really good. Like he could be. But yeah, so I give this book a 3.75, mainly because like I really enjoyed it, but it's just the kink wasn't for me, and it made me lose. Like I had to skip a lot of sex scenes because of that. I just couldn't get my mind to like what was going on, so I would just skip them and then go to the plot. And like it went like when I knew the kink, I was like, okay, well, this is gonna be a 4, because I'm like, okay, well, we could like I can work around this. But then like again, because this is like how their lifestyle, like, I just it's not for me. But I will say that like again, everything was good. I did love the ending, even though I thought it was like a little too long. Like there was like 2 epilogues. So, and we saw Aiden, who is Annika's father. He had his own chapter, and then we saw a little bit of Jeremy's situation beginning. And yeah, I am here for that messiness. I'm just here for that. That's going to be peak. And that's in God of Wrath. I am here for it. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am to read Jeremy's whole part in this, because he is crazy. Not as crazy as Landon, but he's crazy, and I just want to figure out how he fell in love. If he can fall in love. Well, he's gonna fall in love, but you know what I mean. And his pairing is with Cicely, and from the epilogue, or second epilogue, it seems like something has happened to her with Jeremy, and she has become cold. I don't know, and I really want to know. So yeah, again, my least favorite for right now, like, mainly because of the kink, but it is a great series for the little that I read, which is the first 2 books, and I hope you read it. Well, God of Malice is like reigns king supreme for me, but my favorite pairing is in a future book, and I'm hoping that this pairing lives up to what I want in this pairing, and I cannot wait for this pairing. It's because it's called God of Fury, and I want them. If you read Legacy of Gods, you probably already know who the pairing for God of Fury is, but it has to do. It's the first MM in the series, and it's probably the only MM in the series, and I just want it. I want it. Anyways, my name is Lady Lauren X4. I hope you enjoyed this like very quick review, because again, I just wanted to get just like say it. Like, not my least, it's not my favorite, just like one of the least favorites for right now, but it's still enjoyable. I hope to see you all in my next video. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. And I will see you all later. Have a good day. Bye.